What's up, guys? It's your boy Chance. I know it's been a while since I've done a live stream of anything. I've been super busy recording, doing a lot of stuff. And as you guys know, on Monday, one of my personal heroes, one of my childhood heroes, I should say, as well as a hero and a favorite person to many, the legendary, and when I mean legendary, I mean literally legendary Marvel owner and CEO slash owner, like you guys know what I'm talking about. The legendary Stanley passed away on Monday. And I was going through some videos the other day and he left this message for all of us. And I'm going to play it for you guys real quick. And if you guys can, share this around. And this is his final message to all of us.
Hi, heroes. This is Stan Lee coming at you. Want you to know, Marvel has always been and always will be a reflection of the world right outside our window. That world may change and evolve, but the one thing that will never change is the way we tell our stories of heroism. Those stories have room for everyone, regardless of their race, gender, religion, or color of their skin. The only things we don't have room for are hatred, intolerance, and bigotry. That man next to you, he's your brother. That woman over there, she's your sister. And that kid walking by, hey, who knows? He may have the proportionate strength of a spider. We're all part of one big family, the human family, and we all come together in the body of Marvel. And you're part of that family. You're part of the Marvel universe that moves ever upward and onward to greater glory. In other words, Excelsior.
So amazing fucking words right there from the legend himself, man. He's right, We need to stop all this shit that's going on. We need to stop the hatred, man. We need to start, looking out for each other. Instead of, pulling each other down and, destroying each other and hating on each other, we need to start helping each other out and being there for one another because you only live a very short time. And, and that's one thing growing up that, I learned early on through, Stan Lee, not just as, a fan of his work in general, but what some of his heroes that he had created over the years taught me. Not only was Stan Lee, one of my biggest inspirations and influences for some of my own personal heroes that, I create, which some of you may have seen. But he taught me a lot growing up as a kid. And, he's right. We need to start, accepting each other for who we are. We need to start, being there for one another. Instead of spreading all this hate, we need to stop all that shit. We need to start standing up for one another. Even if you don't know that person, stand up for them. Help them out. Don't just sit idly by and just let it happen. Because the odds are if you help that person out, they're going to help you out later on in the long run. Whether you know it or not. Whether it be today, whether it be tomorrow, it could be a year down the road. But eventually that same person that you helped out is going to help you out. I guarantee it. Now, if you guys would like the video link, I'm actually going to post it in the comments for you guys to check out. It was actually posted literally about not even a week before his death. So, be sure to check it out. The link will be in the comments. So go there and check it out. Again, to any fan of Stan Lee out there that does, need help, that is going through a rough time, I'm in that same boat as you guys. Like I may, if you guys have seen my post the other day, I'll admit, I broke down in tears because it's still so hard to swallow and wrap my head around the fact that, one of my childhood heroes, has passed away. And for those of you that don't know how he passed away, it was actually from pneumonia. The press release just got released earlier yesterday on how he passed away. Also, I did find out that Marvel will now be taken over by both of his children and all of his grandchildren. So the legacy of Marvel will still continue on. I'm not sure if Disney's going to buy out Marvel or if his children and grandchildren are going to continue it on. But I do know that they are taking over Marvel as far as, picking up where he left off. So that's awesome, definite shout out to Stanley's family. You guys definitely have, my deepest and most heartfelt condolences, not just as, a huge fan, but as, someone who knows what it's like to lose somebody to pneumonia as well. So shout out to Stan Lee. Shout out to the living fucking legend. Right, exactly. And I agree, Matt, 100%. And also, he is still going to be in a few cameos as well that he recorded way before his death. The scenes were already recorded. So you will still see, you guys will still get to see him in a few cameos and stuff in the future movies. So that will be awesome. But, definite rest in peace to Stan Lee. As I said, one of my biggest influences as an artist and, one of my biggest, childhood heroes that I grew up watching. And so if you guys click on the link, you guys will get to see the final message that Stanley left, which I just played for you guys. But, like Stan said, we need to start looking out for each other and helping each other out. This bigotry, this intolerance, and this hatred, it needs to stop. Whether you know the person or not, you need to step up and help them out. Don't just sit idly by, Because like I said, odds are if you help that person out, eventually somewhere down the line when you need help, they're going to step up and help you out just like you did for them. Stop judging people by their looks, by, what they can or can't do. We need to stop all that, both in the music industry, in every industry, as well as in everyday life. Shit needs to change. Which is why starting tonight, as well as tomorrow, I am going to be releasing a few demos to some record labels to see what I can do, as far as getting signed. Because I know a lot of you guys would like to see me get signed to a professional label, and which is something I would like to. I would really enjoy that. I would really like that to happen. So hopefully I can make that happen. I don't know, but I am going to try again to see what happens. But, Stan's right, though. We are all part of the Marvel universe. Marvel is us. We're the reason why Marvel stuck around. And in a way, we all are, I don't want to say part owners of it, but in a way, we kind of are. Because if it wasn't for us, the fans, where would Marvel be? And, deep down, we're all heroes in some way. From myself to all of you guys, we are all heroes in our own way within the Marvel universe, and we need to continue that on. Well, with that being said, guys, I am going to hop off here, sit down, record some new stuff for you guys, put out a few demos. The song will be released on here as well as on YouTube and SoundCloud, so you guys can check that out. But once again, to any Stan Lee fan out there that does need a little bit of support or help, don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to reach out to myself or each other. And again, rest in peace to the living legend himself, Stan Lee, one of the biggest fucking icons in this world. And he definitely will be missed. Marvel won't be the same without him, but we all have to go at some point, and it's sad to see somebody like him pass away, who we all look up to and did look up to and still do. And and one thing that he did teach me is that you may be gone, somebody may be gone physically, but they're not really gone if you keep their memory alive. So for Stan, let's keep that memory going. Let's keep that memory alive. Let's keep Marvel alive for him. Because like he said, we are all heroes of Marvel and part of the Marvel universe in our own way. And honestly, it's our duty as his fans to keep that going. We can't let it die. So if you are a fan of Marvel and a fan of Stan Lee, keep that legacy going. Don't let it die. I know I'm going to be doing what I can to keep it going, but you guys also need to do the same. And with that being said, love every single one of you guys, and I'll see you guys later, man. Peace.